Hello, friends. Happy Thursday. How's it going? You'd think I'd learn by now to think about what day it is before I hit go live, so I don't have to think about it before I say what day it is. But no, I have to think about it every single time. Hello, Jadzia and Sparks. Who else did I see in the chat? Leviathan. Happy Lego Day. Thank you so much for the sub,
Happy Lego
Punctual.
Day.
It's good to have you back. I hope you had fun on your travels, though. So, is that lemon lime? I love lemon lime. I think so. Yeah. Lemon lime. My favorite's the light blue one. The, like, glacier whatever. That's my favorite, but I don't have any of those, so lemon lime it is. So we're building the Lego Villains icon set, and last week we built this pocket watch for Captain Hook. We have the Queen of Hearts playing card and a poisoned apple. Also a VHS tape that I did forget to fix. Oops. Still sweltering on your end of the country? Yes, unfortunately. I don't know if you can tell how hot it is here. It's very hot. I'm very not happy. Had lots of fun. I'll be posting pics eventually. And wouldn't know anybody else who is terrible about posting pictures. Dude, I feel so bad. I hope you know there are times I'm this close to falling asleep at night and my brain goes, you haven't posted that thing. And there are about 18 things at this point that I haven't posted. Life, man. I'm working on it. I promise. I actually was running out of storage space. Wouldn't you know? Finally. I have 2 terabytes worth of storage and finally ran out. So I have been going through the last 5, 6, 7 years worth of photos and videos and like deleting things that I no longer need. I've gotten it down to about 1.4 out of 2 terabytes used currently. So I'm making good progress, but I want you to know I've been working on this probably at least an hour a day on like the days like today where I work and stream and everything else. And on the days I have off, I work like 3 or 4 hours going through all of this stuff to make room for new content while still also making sure I don't delete the things that I might need in the future. So yeah, that has been taking up all of my focus after Ren Fair because I was like, I literally can't make more content unless I clear this out. Now that that's almost done, and I say almost because I want to get through, I just finished 2023. I want to get through 2024. Do you have external storage? That's what I'm doing is downloading off of my cloud and putting it on an external hard drive in case I need it in the future. But there's also a lot of stuff that I'm just like, I don't need this. Like, for example, when I'm taking my going live pictures to put on Instagram and stuff like that, usually I take like 7 or 8 pictures just to get one that I like the best. And then I have a bad habit of not deleting the other 6 or 7 pictures that I don't use. So, and usually it's like, it's my face, but just a centimeter angle difference. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I have been deleting. Same thing with like Lego sets. Like, do I need all the detail shots of all the Lego sets I've ever built? No, I don't. But I do keep like the overall picture of them. Sounds like me with my pet pictures. My new goal, once I get everything worked down to where I want it, is at the end of the month, I'd like to do a photo dump on Instagram because I haven't done that. I used to do them all the time and I really liked it. Because there's a lot of pictures. They're like super casual, like mirror selfies and pictures of coffee and things that I really like aesthetically, and I should just share those as a photo dump on Instagram because why not? Not everything needs to be curated, you know? Um, but also at the same time, like once I go through and do that, deleting all those like little extra bits and bobs that I don't need. I had a dash cam going of all my driving, and now I've burdened myself with literal days of footage to cut down. I found on the drive uh, I had done some friends' hair for some photo shoots at one point, and I never intended to make a tutorial out of it. But I did record the entire process because I was like, I'll just put it in like fast forward and it'll be a fun little like montage type thing. This is before I discovered that time lapse was a thing I could do on my phone. So there's like 30 minutes of me braiding someone's hair, and it's not good footage either. If you guys are like, show us, it's not. It's like from across the room. It's not good. I was like, do I need this 30-minute long video of me braiding someone's hair that you can't even see what I'm doing? No. So stuff like that. I'm slowly getting it worked out. So like I said, I think I'm at 1.3 terabytes used out of 2 terabytes. So I've gotten rid of 0.7 terabytes and stuff, which is a pretty big accomplishment if you ask me. How's the heat there now? Seems like you're not totally roasting. Oh, good. The facade is working. No, I am melting right now. My palms are sweating and I'm doing nothing but sorting through Lego. It cooled down this much yesterday to the point where I'm like, I can breathe for a second, and that helped a lot. Just like when it's just constant heat, my body doesn't handle heat well. I get sick. I don't feel good. I get like lightheaded and dizzy and just it's like I have the flu almost to the point of I don't feel good that much. So I'm always just miserable in the heat. But yesterday allowed me a chance to breathe. Today I was at work for most of the day, which has air conditioning, so like not too bad. Yeah. Again, doing better, but still I'm very much looking forward to fall being a thing. I realized after I asked that you must have a fan on you. That's why these are moving. Yes. Constant heat equals sick, weary, and irrationally angry. Yep. Yep. Kind of missed when Instagram only allowed one pic per post. There is no photo dumps, just posts. Dumps are when all the pictures are unrelated, and they can't be unrelated when they're separate posts. I used to do photo dumps every month. I think I kept that up for like 6 or 7 months a year ago. And looking back at them now, I was like, I really like these. These are fun. And like I get to share the little fun pictures that I take throughout the day of my plants and a Lego set and maybe an outfit that I really like. Things like that. So yeah. Just popped in to check in and say hi. Hope everyone has a great night. Good luck with the build. Thank you, MJ. I hope you have a good one. I will survive the months of summer. We're almost there. It's almost September. I swear August has felt like it's like 3 months long at this point. Every time I check the calendar, it's still August. Why? I'd like it to be October. was hiking in Utah in 95-degree heat, and it's actually pretty okay until I ran out of liquid IV. That stuff actually is really effective for hydrating quickly as advertised. Unfortunately, liquid IV, I think I have a sensitivity to something in it because it does not agree with me. The one time that I had COVID, we got liquid IV, and it made me feel much worse. So I stick with Gatorade and water, and occasionally Pedialyte if it's really bad. Every time I check the calendar, it's a new month, and as much as I want fall, I also need a nap before them. I will say, like June and July, I blinked and it was gone. Hey Tom, thanks for the sub, and also Crappie, hello. It's supposed to just be salt and sugar, like Pedialyte, but more. It must be too high of a concentration or something, because I tried it again after, because I was like, maybe it was just COVID being COVID. It made me sick within like 30 minutes of drinking it. I do just, if you guys haven't gathered already, just have a sensitive stomach. There's a lot of things that I avoid eating and drinking because it will kill me. Not literally, but emotionally. Like donuts, for example. I can't have donuts. I can have them if I really want them, but I will not feel good afterwards. So I usually avoid those, which is sad because donuts are really nice. Every once in a while, I'll cave and I will have one, but I'll usually limit myself to just one single donut. Is it a redhead thing? Because both my brother and stepmom are both redheads with funky stomachs. Maybe. It could be. I don't know. I don't know that many other redheads in real life, so I've not been able to compare notes. But it very well could be. I mean, I know redheads do tend to have more health things. I have a salt deficiency, so in the summer I drink lots of Gatorade and lemon cucumber with salt. Nice. Lemon cucumber water with salt. That sounds refreshing. What's up, Harmony? I wish I liked fruit-infused water more. Because I'd like to be fancy and drink cucumber water and stuff. I just don't care for it. I've tried many times. I don't even like lemon in my water. I've tried that. Not a fan. I could drink it, but I'm not a fan. It's there's those things that you really want to like, but you don't. That's like matcha for me. I really want to like matcha. There's some, I've had like matcha lattes that I can have and it's okay, but I would choose coffee every time. So, that's like, it's one of those things I'd like to like it. I like green tea. I'm just not a matcha person. And yes, I did try matcha in Japan. No, I still do not like it. Tried out some boxed gluten-free muffin mix and it's almost like a little strange. The texture is strange. I think blueberries are the only thing saving it. Gluten-free stuff has gotten a lot better over the years because I remember even 10 years ago trying gluten-free stuff and being like, But now you go to Trader Joe's and most gluten-free things that you pick up from there taste great. Oh, Nice, Leviathan. That's super nice of you. I was actually looking at like some cooling towels and stuff the other day because I was like, it might just be good to have on hand for days like today. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your night. What's up, Ghostly? They're awesome for rent care too. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably a good thing then. I saw someone I like watching people do hauls of what they got like on their trip to Japan and things. Um so I was watching someone and she got these like little cooling wipes that are like individually wrapped just to like throw in your bag and it was like, that's not a bad idea. Had a bad EDS flare up day. Unfortunately, one of my ribs dislocated. Oh no, Ghostly. And you still have homework to do? That's just insult to injury. That's not fair. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't really know how that usually goes. Like, if that's something you can fix yourself, or if you have to go in to get that fixed. I hope you're doing all right. Is a cooling wipe literally a wet napkin? No, I think it's usually they have what am I thinking of? What's the word? It starts with an M. It's the thing that makes you like an icy hot. The stuff that makes you feel the icy part of the icy hot. They usually have stuff like that in there. Mice. Mice is definitely not the word I was thinking of, but I appreciate. Meerkat was also not it. Again, appreciate the help. Yes, it was menthol. Mom just popped her head in to say hi, everyone. Hi, Harmony's mom. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, interesting. Why connect it? Like, you know what? It's fine. It'll make sense later. Just takes time. Unfortunately, I don't have any kinetic tape to help hold it. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Here we go. I would say hugs, but that sounds like it might be more painful. This build is really cool. It's it's a neat. We did a lot of it last week, like the poison apple. My favorite thing though is this VHS tape. That's like got the film strip and everything. It's very neat. I did accidentally break one side, which is why it's lopsided. I'll fix it later. That's what I said last week. I didn't fix it. It's just extra accurate. Exactly. Did you guys ever accidentally record over something on VHS tape? I did one time, and I almost threw up from the stress of it. I was very sad. There are no words in Elvish, Entish, or the tongues of men for how tired I am. Right there with you, bud. I don't know. I do know it's the heat. We talked about this last time. It's definitely the heat that's draining me, but I'm just like, I feel like I slept well last night, but I'm still utterly exhausted. Not really sure what's up with that. Oh, I'm sorry, Sparks. I hope that Advil kicks in quick. No, because I never dared to touch the record button ever. This may come as a huge surprise, but I did really like making like movies and things when I was a kid. Like, fun little video projects with my friends and stuff where we pretended to be spies or mermaids or something. So I may have recorded over something one time, and that was enough of a traumatic event that I never ever did it again. But yeah, it was not pleasant. My parents like took it so well. They were just like, it's okay, mistakes happen. I'm just like, but I erased things. Got it, you were a nerd. What? Me? No. Okay, how do I pronounce your name? GNI Ward? Hello? Got about 5 hours of sleep up until 3 and then got up before 9. Was not solid sleep the entire time. Oof. You're guessing Ginny Ward? Oh, maybe. Um, so starting out, we had like the full, like the big camcorder, and then we got smaller and smaller ones as the years went on. Mac is okay. It's just a random username. Okay, Mac. Welcome in. I even had at one point a little oh gosh, it was like the size of an iPod almost, and it had a little flip cover you'd flip up, and it had a camera, and it was just for recording. It was just a little camera, and take pictures and record on it. And I used that thing until it died. Oh, stats homework. You can do this. I believe in you. Agony, anguish. We sold those at Staples. They were super popular. Mine was green and it had rhinestones on it. It was pretty fabulous, not gonna lie. Can't really stay for a bit, but I want to let you know I love your content. Brings a smile to my face all the time. You're amazing. Well, thanks, Mac. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you stopping by to say hello.
Water Tribe.
What's up, reader? And thank you for the hydrate last week. "2000s electronics, reusing them was a joy, but transferring files on and off was the biggest hassle." So I didn't have an iPod, but I did have an MP3 player. It's like a little tiny square. I got very good at downloading songs onto that. I also would burn CDs all the time. I would make my own mixes, guys. Ah, those were the days. Just finished my aunt's birthday party. I made chocolate chip cookies. Yum! Chocolate chip cookies are the best. Still use and love my iPod. Recorded part of a news broadcast over a movie, Pretty Woman maybe. Somehow we never figured out A, who it was, and B, how it happened, since it was a legit commercial copy of the movie and the cassette shouldn't have been recordable. Yeah, happens. I was the burn CD queen. Yep. Been recently going through them while driving and it's super nostalgic. That's fun. So jealous of the middle school girls when I was in elementary that could burn their CDs or had iPods. I was too young. RIP. It was fun for good times. But also it's just a lot easier now to enjoy the music you enjoy. Making us feel old, ghostly. Still have a fun little voice recorder that requires discontinued software to transfer the recordings off of. Not the discontinued software. So that I have some old PC games like Hut Putt Saves the Zoo and Pajama Sam and stuff. And I am heartbroken that I don't have a disk drive for it. Like, I can't play these games anymore. I know some of them are on Steam, and I think I actually do have Pajama Sam 2 on Steam, because I was like, I have to play this again. I was the queen of terrible jewelry, though, when I lived at elementary school, practically lived in Justice Sinclair's. Did you have the little spiky, gummy, the squishy earrings that were like spikes? I remember those were very popular. Parents won't let me get my ears pierced. Aw, that's too bad. Squishy necklaces and bracelets were the shaped, what were they called? The shaped bracelets. You know what I mean? They were like rubber bands, but they were in shapes. I'm forgetting the name for them. Silly bands, but with a Z, right? Oh, those were so popular, and you would trade them with your friends. When I did get them pierced, they got infected and never got them re-pierced because they hurt. Oh no, my left one got infected all the time growing up because I did get them pierced at like a Claire's. Not a great choice. Don't get your ears pierced. Oh wait, Claire's is shutting down. Never mind. R.I.P. Claire's. I was an avid seller on the Silly Business Black Market. I never sold any, but I did trade them with my friends all the time. Mine aren't pierced. I decided ear cups are clear. Ear cups are cool. I need to buy some more because I only have one now, and I like wearing them when I wear my elf ears because then I don't have to blend that section and it looks cool. But I lost one of mine. Actually, at Ren Fair 2 years ago. I was very sad about it because it was my favorite one. As an early birthday present, my parents finally let me get my ears pierced this year. Oh, nice. What'd you go out with for your starter earrings? I think mine were because they had all the like different gemstones, and I chose like the aquamarine ones. I was 8. I had a notebook full of what kind of silly dance I had, who owed me what, and who was expecting a product. Ghost, were you running like a full on business in elementary school? I got paid in shaped erasers and lunchbox desserts. Amazing. That's incredible. Okay, it's pretty iridescent stone set in stainless steel. Very pretty. That sounds very similar to what I got, except I got blue. But I definitely did do the silver. It's okay, Ghostly. It just means you have the potential in you, and you just needed a little break in life. And that's okay. And once you've had your rest and you're well rested and you're ready to go, you know you've got all the skills there, and you'll be able to do whatever you want to do. Just assume Doug's always referencing something. I feel like there's not a single comment that Doug makes that isn't a direct quote or reference. Strawberry, thanks for the sub. I like that you chose the Leafeon. I was on Tumblr, unfortunately, during my formative years. I feel like I would have killed it on Tumblr. I would have did so good. I would have loved Tumblr. I never had Tumblr. So sad about that. RIP Vine. Oh no, Ghostly. And that's why I wasn't on Tumblr. See ya, Mac. Have a great day. We'll catch you next time. Oh, there was no escaping the flower crap. The flower anythings. Do you remember the flowers in the boots? The flowers in the combat boots? Why was that? Or the cowboy boots, I guess. I always thought the combat boots because I was at like the Doc Martens side of things. But boots with the get out. Go away. Go away, Doug. up, Ren? What ages was got Gingy? Well, I'd say probably like end of high school to end of college. I was a late bloomer there in the goth. I was very how do I put this? Sheltered as a kid. So a lot of things that I was interested in, I didn't actually like work up the nerve to learn more about or listen to or dress as until about college. So 0 to now. You're always an emo kid at heart, you know? Yes, I was, Ren. Yes, I was. None pizza left beef. That just that just unlocked a memory. And there's another reference from Doug. I was also homeschooled. Okay, you get it then. You understand. The shelter, yes, yeah. Especially when you're like already a goody two shoes kid, like it just kind of doubles down, you know. Which is why I didn't have Tumblr because I wasn't supposed to go online, so I didn't. Unlike some people that I know. I don't know why that's. I'll allow it. What's up, Harmony? Your cozy curlers came in? What kind did you get? Did you get the regular ones or the sleek set? And what length? Sorry, curious. The most pieces for a Lego set you've constructed on stream. Uh, what's the biggest set we've done on stream? I'm trying to think. The D&D one? I mean, that was a pretty long. We did build that for quite a few months. I think it was the D&D, either that or maybe it was the treehouse bigger. The sleek one, new sleek ones, extra long, excellent. They're honestly they're my favorite. They're so good. I hope you enjoy them. If you have any questions or any trouble with it, feel free to DM me on Discord or in the hair and makeup channel if you want. Happy to help in any way. Is this a braided ponytail tonight? Yes, it's very hot today, so braided ponytail. It's off my neck, but it just like a bun just wasn't the vibe for today. So this is what we got. Awesome Possum, plan to try it out on Sunday. Nice. I saw the nail polish you use at Target and almost got some. I might still. What colors are your favorite? do you use a UV lamp or just let them air dry? I need to know your nail painting secrets. Ren, they have so Olive and June, that's the brand. They have quick dry polish, regular dry polish, and now gel polish as well as press-ons. So it's kind of a choose your own adventure on what you like. I personally don't like gel because I like to change my looks all the time. Um, I go between the regular dry and the quick dry. The regular dry doesn't take that long to dry. So unless there's really no difference to me between the two. So I tend to go for more neutral shades. That's my style. That's my preference. The one it's not available at Target, unfortunately. It's only on their website. But it's the Queen Takes Her Tea with Milk. Love that shade. It's perfect for me. It's my favorite. But like this one that I'm wearing currently, let's see if it'll focus. That purplish shade, that's Jacaranda, and I put white polka dots on it. That's another one that I really like. I tend to like either lighter pastel colors or like neutrals for me personally. They do have a lot of options, yes. Their pastels are my favorite. I also like, I'm trying to think about the other one. Is it Potpourri? I think this shade is available at Target. It's a quick dry. We'll see if it'll focus enough for the. I like this one. It's a sheer color, so it lets the nail show through. But this one and the Queen Takes Her Tea with Milk, I call them Photoshop for nails. It's my nails but better, that kind of a shade. It just evens out the tone and gives it a nice little gloss. So that's usually my pick. There's so many pretty shades though. Like you can't go wrong. Just pick a color you like. What, Zane? Hello! Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. A great sound. Zane in the chat, hello. Got hit by an ad. We'll wait. I think we got an ad right before you raided. Would someone let Zane know we are waiting? We'll just wait until it's over. That's what we do. Great! Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. You guys let me know when you can hear me. Welcome. It wasn't my fault. I didn't say go on the ad. It's on a timer. It's not my fault. So sad. Also, yes, Ghostly, if you were getting your nails done professionally and they're still just peeling and chipping, like might as well do them yourself. Later. Mine, I'm really rough on my hands, so mine do chip quite a bit. Welcome back, Zane. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you guys doing on stream today? I was blaming Twitch. Okay, good. Lego is good. We are building the Villains Icon set, which has this really cool VHS tape with film strip. Hold on. There we go. Which is neat. And there's other things like Poison Apple. There's books. That's what we're doing. We were getting Zane cat bed accessories and cat earphones. Okay. Did Zane agree to that? Or was this just cat pajamas too? Okay. Uh-huh. I was doing typical strange games and telling my chat that I need to sleep on a normal bed. A normal bed! Well, I very much appreciate the raid, Zane. If you need to raid and run and go sleep in a totally normal bed, feel free. I appreciate it. For everybody that is new here, welcome in. My name's Ryan. Also, I go by Gingy, Ginger Snark, whatever you like. We're a variety streamer. Do Lego on Thursdays, cozy coloring streams on Saturdays, and we play games on Tuesdays. I'm also a content creator on TikTok, Instagram.
Hello there.
Pretty much everywhere else. I do hair tutorials for characters from movies, TV shows, things like that. I also have a series right now called Roll for Hairstyle, where I roll D&D dice for different elements and have to create a hairstyle. But thank you so much, everybody, for the follows. Much appreciated. So yeah, if you're interested in that, go check it out. I also do like cosplay and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much, Zane. Let me grab a shout out for you. And then also everybody else, make sure you go and follow Zane. They're a super cool creator. Welcome, welcome. Oh, hold on. I saw a fun fact and I want to read it. I want to read it so bad, but my chat's not letting me scroll back up. Fun fact about me, since we were speaking about games. Now the chat moved again. I saw something about Ursula and I'm so curious. Hold on. Speaking of being sheltered, I used to not know Ursula was in The Mermaid because my grandma always skipped those scenes when I was younger. Oh no. I'll dip out now, but be back soon. Enjoy your rest. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you have a great day, Zane. Oh, thanks for copying that. That actually helped a lot. I was squinting at my little, where is it, chat thing here to try to read it. I might need to up my contact prescription, guys. Yeah, I know, because I'm cool. Yeah. My parents always skip the beginning of Finding Nemo. Valid, though? That's valid. I would skip it just because I'm like, it's making me cry. Sorry, kid. Elevator pitch equals very good. Thanks, Jadzia. I've definitely improved over time. Okay, do I have all of the pieces from this step done? Yes. See you, Sparks. I hope you feel better. Hopefully that migraine goes away. It's never a fun time. If No Cry is really a Pixar movie? Is it? Oh, yep, that's a good one. Most Pixar movies, they'll get you. Also, if you guys haven't seen Wild Robot, I recommend that. I don't think that's a Pixar movie, but it is a good movie. It's a good animated movie. It's very good. DreamWorks. Wild Robot, yeah, it was really good. I want to see Flow. Flow. Hold on. That sounds familiar. Yes, the one with the cat! That one was also good. K-pop Demon Hunters is a fun little indie movie. It may not have heard of that one, but you know. Flow and Wild Robot, both very good. Yeah. Well, your sister's wrong, Ren. Sorry. She is. It was my saddest moment of the year. Sometimes the people you care about are wrong, and that just happens. Oh yeah, that's one thing that Doug's always, just 9 times out of 10, he's either referencing something or being sarcastic. Or sarcastically referencing something. Punctual is correct. There's a third option. Oh, Treasure Planet. Oh, I love that movie. Treasure Planet and Lost City of Atlantis. Some of my favorites. First words Doug ever said to me, "Fight me, Harmony." Oh, I love that you remember that. It does indeed track, yes. Actually, my first word was actually. Okay, here's a question for the class. You get to choose that they have to redo any of the live actions that they've already done, okay? And they have to do it well. It has to be a good live action. Which one are you choosing to have redone? Which one gets a second chance at being live action? Also, this is apparently it for that bag. We have made some kind of base. Aladdin or Little Mermaid? I actually really like The Little Mermaid. I thought they did a good job with that one. It wasn't perfect, but I don't think it deserved the hate it got, that's for sure. Aladdin, though, I agree. I was very sad about Aladdin. Redo Beauty and the Beast. Emma Watson was the wrong choice, and the dresses were embarrassing. The dresses were so not good. I didn't hate the live action Beauty and the Beast, but I was let down by it for sure. Can I say Avatar: The Last Airbender? Well, they've had 2 chances at it now, so I'm gonna say no. I still haven't watched the live action Snow White. I will eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Dresses were bad, but the soundtrack was great. On Beauty and the Beast, agreed. Yeah. Where is this? Turn on. So, wouldn't be that hard to find, but that's wrong. I should maybe. Like, how do you mess it up that bad? You know who did a good live action remake? How to Train Your Dragon. So, How to Train Your Dragon, I loved it. I enjoyed it because it was a shot for shot live action remake, right? They kept the music the same. Everything. It was great. They did a great job. However, I think a better um, example of what a good live action should be is the live action Cinderella from 2015, because it's not exactly the same as the original movie, but it holds the same, like, I don't know, spirit of it. You know what I mean? Like there's enough changes and differences that it feels like its own movie, but they kept the heart of it. And I think that's an example of one that's done really well. How to Train Your Dragon was great, but it was literally like shot for shot the same, just live action. The live action Cinderella did a good job expanding on the character and retaining the magic, yes. And also the costuming was delightful. Cinderella that's one of my comfort. That's like when I need a comfort movie, that's the one I'm putting on. The dress, man. Wish they'd expand more on the villain origins. I really enjoyed the Maleficent movies. I also liked those. Oh, 100% reader. I agree. I'm happy that they did it the way they did. I'm just saying, from a perspective of like, if you're gonna make more live actions, follow the same course as Cinderella, not How to Train Your Dragon, in my opinion. Lord of the Rings is a great one, Red. That's a great option for fall, in my opinion. It's a great option year round, but like, I don't know, fall comes around and I'm like, you know what sounds really good right now? The extended editions of Lord of the Rings. One day, the watch party where you make a bunch of food, and you have food at different times of Hobbit meals. That's the dream. One day, I am also saving that yellow. Theoretically, hippo. Thanks for the follow. I told Taylor yesterday, I was like, hey, I'm just giving you a few years heads up. I will be having a birthday party on my 33rd birthday, and it will be Hobbit themed. I don't care if it's overdone. I'm doing it. Oh, Emperor's New Groove. Yes. And also, Kronk's New Groove. Also a good movie. Would help crowdfund a banquet hall rental for that. It's gonna be so extravagant, I'm sure. I think Cross Super for me was more of a um, just another chance to get to see characters I really liked again, and it wasn't terrible, so I'll take it. You know. I think we were talking last week about the Cinderella sequels. Those are great. They're terrible, but they're great. I know you're not even listening. You said your hello. I think we're building a book currently. Doesn't quite look like one yet, but we'll get there. Eventually. Speaking of books, what's everybody reading or how? Apple pie flavored Oreos. I want some. Oh, I need 3, not the book. Me and my best friend are going to be heading up to Maryland for the next 3 days for Ren Fair, and I'm so excited. That sounds so. Ren Fair with friends, especially if you get the chance to like rent an Airbnb or something. Oh my gosh, do it. Still on a Court of Silver Flames, past the halfway point. Nice. I did Gone Girl reread, and now I'm on to Sharp Objects again. Very cool. Not currently reading anything, but come school year, I probably will have like new ones. I get in moods for reading, and I'll like read a bunch, and then I won't read anything for a month, which sounds. I've got like 3 fall themed books on my hold shelf right now at the library, and they keep coming in, and I'm like, it's too early. I need this in like 2 weeks. Currently, I'm reading the Wings of Starlight, the Pixie Hollow book. I'm really, it's super cute. It feels like the original Pixie Hollow books, but just written for a slightly older audience, and not in the way that like the content is older, just the writing style, you know? Oh, the Red Queen series. I forgot about that. I think I read that in high school or college. One of the two. Oh my gosh, Gen Z. I was like, well, I'm reading 14 books and also listening to 3 audiobooks. I'm such a sucker for like any fairy tale retellings, any of them. Actually, my audiobook returned itself, and now I have to wait a long time to get it back. Rip. Yep, I feel it, Baron. I think that might be why I had such a hard time with Fourth Wing, is because I went from like Throne of Glass to Fourth Wing, and I was like, this isn't it for me. Not that it's bad. It's just not that good. For me personally, books like Fortnite, if it gets people into reading, great. I'm happy about it. I'm not gonna like bash on it too much. And do I enjoy it? Not exactly. I liked the first one, and then every one after that was a struggle to get through, and I will not be reading the next one because I struggled through the last one so much. Probably Harmony. I don't know. I hesitate to say that they're like not good. I think it's just not my taste. It depends on if you like that romance fantasy genre better or more fantasy. Yeah, and see that was Akatar for me. I no longer think A Court of Thorns and Roses is like the best series ever because I read so many better ones now. But it got me out of like a 5+ year reading slump where I just couldn't get into any books. It was basically after college, and I just couldn't. Like every time I picked up a book to try to read it, it just wasn't it. And this is from someone who, when I got in trouble as a kid, I got my books taken away instead of getting grounded or any other kind of punishment. That was my punishment. They were like, right, give me your book. I'm like, no. So this is from someone who grew up just constantly reading. And I just hit a slump and I couldn't read anything. And then I heard about A Court of Thorns and Roses and I was like, oh, let me give it a shot. And it got me back into reading. One of my goals this year was to start finishing fewer books. Like if I'm not enjoying it, don't finish it. That's really hard for me to do. But I'm working on it. Working on it. I think after the last fourth wing that I barely got through, I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna finish these books anymore. If I'm really curious about the ending, I can just look it up. But if I'm not enjoying the read, what's the point? Yeah, Fourth Wing did not do a great job at that. They're like, oh yeah, you just, popped your shoulder back in. I'm like, that's not, I get it's fantasy, but that's not really how that works. It's not how it works exactly. We have something. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird build, not gonna lie. Yeah, and they do talk about like, oh, she's in a lot of pain kind of thing, but like not enough. Sorry. You don't just grit your teeth and pop your shoulder back in. First time I dislocated my rib, I was on the floor for 2 hours because it hurt to breathe too much. Ugh. Yep. Oh yeah, Ghostly Ghostly can tell you more about that. I thought that right. That one. Was it just... Wait. Oh, okay, that's why. Interesting. Okay. I think this is Aladdin's VHS tape slash book. I'm not sure if it's a case or a book just yet. Rare Lego set with pink bricks aren't hidden in the end. These are more like magenta, but yes. Hot pink. I hope that's right. Yes, it is. Okay. Phew. It's not right. I'm gonna pick up one. Ah. Hey, has anybody read the book series Once on a Broken Heart by any chance? Haven't read it, but I've heard good things about it. Okay. I read the author's other series, Caravel, and I enjoyed it. It's not like amazing 10 out of 10, go read it right now, but I had a good time with it. One of my friends read it last year and really liked it. Okay. I was like, is it worth picking up another one of their series? Because I did enjoy the one I read, so I was just seeing if anybody had read. She did not like Caraval though. Oh, interesting. I liked the first book the best, and then I felt like the story just kind of was like, what do I do with it now? But I did enjoy it. I had a good time reading it. It's an interesting concept. I'll say that. I have a lot of really big and scary books on my TBR, and I'm really not. I know they're going to be good, and I know I'm going to like them, but like I'm scared to start them, because there's such a time investment. Like I'd like to stick to more of the like 400 to 500 page amount for the moment. Sounds like you might need a TV shop recommendation. Yeah. I have I have so many books on my TBR right now. I like to alternate between hard and long reads and then like young adult books. That's kind of what I'm doing. I think once I finish Wings of Starlight, I might jump into a longer read because I don't feel like I'm going to be quite ready for any of the fall books that I have just yet. So I don't know. I did hear about this the new book that just released, Catabasis or Catabasis. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm intrigued by that one. It sounds interesting. See you, Ren. Have a great evening. Oh, I dropped. Okay. Stream idea. Gingy reads the first chapter of a book. That's scary to start. Out loud, or do I just like sit there and read? She just reads to us. I like it. Out loud. Story time. Story time stream. Oh, that I don't know about that one, guys. I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm speaking incorrectly, but usually after the like 2-ish hour streams, my throat is very scratchy. So I don't know if reading out loud is gonna work out. It's such a good idea. I mean, I don't know. Watch me mispronounce words too. Shorter streams for reading. We'd have to keep it to like pretty short. I do that too when I read out loud. My voice hurts so much. I'm like, why is this different from normal talking? Exactly. I don't understand. I'm just talking to you guys, but it gets all scratchy and sometimes it hurts. It's probably the just constant stream of talking. Yeah, probably. I get like this when I hang out with friends too, though. I think I'm just because I just don't talk this much normally. I Taylor will just like constant stream of talking sometimes, and I'm just like, how do you do that? I just yeah, I just don't talk that much. That was the hardest thing when I first started streaming was like figuring out how to talk enough, you know? And I started out streaming, I don't know how many of you were here for the TikTok streams. I started out streaming on TikTok. I did TikTok live streams. And that was interesting. Yeah, that's for the plates later. Call this snot building. Studs not on top. That's what snot stands for. What made you brave enough to go live? Oh, what was it? I don't even remember what the catalyst was. I think at the time that's when I was starting to really grow on TikTok and TikTok Live was like just announced. And I'd see people on TikTok Live and it looked really fun because it was like hanging out and talking to people. And I'm like, that could be interesting. But I was like, I need something to do. I can't just like stare at the camera and talk to people. And that was around the same time, height of COVID, when we were bored and didn't know what to do, where Taylor was like, when's the last time you built a Lego set? I'm like, oh, I never had sets. We always just had bins of Lego. I've never built like a set. He's like, I have some. So he pulled them out of storage and I built a Lego set. It was fun. And I was like, this would be a good activity for me to do while live streaming. So I have something to keep my hands busy while I'm talking to people. And then it got really popular over there. It got really popular. And then we finally moved to Twitch because it was a better platform for live streaming. And the rest is history. Because then we got better internet and we could play video games, and then we discovered coloring. Now we do coloring streams. Like it's just how it happened. Change of plans. I started a streaming channel where it's just me reading to Peaches and whoever else listens in. I'm all for it. Do it, Ghostly. And now I'm a Lego streamer. Yeah. It's interesting how things like that can happen. I'm glad I do these too. You guys, this is like one of the highlights of my day. Anytime I have a stream for a day, which I look forward to it. And if I'm not in a great mood before stream, I'm always in a good mood after stream. Like it's you guys are so fun to hang out with. This is the most consistent part of my week. Honestly, kind of mine too, a little bit. My work's pretty consistent, but other than that, like I don't have shows or anything that I watch consistently anymore. Like there isn't like a weekly new episode to drop or anything like that. So this is also when I find out what day of the week it is, if I remember the correct day. We have, I believe that's the front of the book, or the pages of the book, anyways. It's a work in progress. I love the streams. This is my first time living fully alone, so it makes me feel like I'm just hanging out with friends. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Like, and it's the same with like gaming and stuff. Just it's a new age way to socialize, but it's a good way to do it. You know? And it opens up so like you can have so many more friend groups because you're not limited to just who you live in. Like I've got some of my best friends live completely across the country from me. I never see them. I haven't even met half of them in person. But I play games with them, 3 or 4 times a week. We talk all the time.
Water tribe.
Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, with Discord and everything else. Also, with the new age of gaming, where like everything is cross-platform now. Not everything, but a lot of things are cross-platform now, which is crazy. It used to be you had to choose your console based on what your friends had. That's why I moved from PlayStation to Xbox originally. Because all my friends, Taylor and the rest of his friends, all my friends were on Xbox. And I was like, all right. But now, I mean, I mostly play on PC now, and everything's cross platform, so I can just play with everybody. It's great. My friends and I all live in separate places now, so gaming together has been a lifesaver. Yep. When Taylor and I were dating and we were long distance, and when we were engaged in long distance, gaming was such a lifesaver of like getting to keep up with each other with our date nights. As a software engineer and a PC gamer, the fact that games weren't always cross-platform annoyed me so much. I mean, just recently, all the like PlayStation exclusive stuff and like Xbox are all now meshing together, which I love. I think Helldivers just recently released on Xbox, which is kind of crazy. Like even 5 years ago, that wouldn't have happened because it would have been like, no, this is our exclusive thing. honestly, switching to PC has just opened up pretty much everything. When I learned you had to pay for a subscription for online multiplayer in addition to your internet bill, my mind was blown. Yeah, that sucked. That was not fun. I mean, like the family and friend sharing stuff on Xbox at least was pretty solid. So, like, normally you only had to pay for one subscription and then you could share it. So that worked out, but still not the best. Especially when, like, you're a broke college student, you know? It's like, I can't afford to pay for this extra thing. But I also kind of need this extra thing for my sanity, so. Oh, I just realized what I was building. Like, that is 100% Jafar. No? Don't mind my nail polish. That is absolutely Jafar. Oh, nice. It's a little hidden compartment. Trying to join the Discord that says the link is expired. Oh no! Is it? Um, try. There should be one in my link tree that is not expired. It might just be. It might just be the link for the Nightbot, and I'll fix that later if I remember. That's weird. I always set it to the like never expires for those, and it still expires. I don't get it. I don't know if I like don't save it correctly or something. But yeah, I tried. Reader, let me know if you still have trouble with it, and I will post a link.
Water tribe.
Thank you for the hydrate, Ghostly. Thank you, Punctual. Everyone, go hydrate now. Even if it wasn't a chat, hydrate. It's hot and you need to hydrate. At least it's hot where I'm at. This is great. Or else. There's the full. That looks so good. I listened. Nice. I was wondering what this was for. It's for the VHS tape later. Oh no, okay. Let me grab a link. Give me a second. Never expires. It's okay, reader. I got you. Okay. That one should work. Sorry about that. I'll get that fixed. For the next poor unfortunate soul that wants to join the Discord for some reason. Oh, also, I meant to ask, we were wanting to do the Barbie movie nights, yes? Is that correct? Yes. Okay. So I have found a place for us to watch them. The only problem is that there is no captions. Is that going to be a problem? When we do watch it, everybody will be muted. There's going to be a little chat box that you can type in to talk about the movie. That's fine. I can't do people talking over a movie. It drives me insane. So everybody in the chat will be muted. I know I usually need captions for movies, but there just are no captions available. Is everybody okay with that? Or you know them by heart. That's fair. Because if everybody's like, yeah, that's okay, then we'll still do it. If not, I can keep looking for another source. I've had them memorized since age 8. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll set one up soon-ish. Let me get through all the stuff I'm doing with the storage, and then I'll set one up, okay? Because I'm excited too. I'm very excited to rewatch these movies. It's been way too long. And I was thinking we go in chronological order of release. except the Barbie and the Nutcrackers, the first one, and we should save that for Christmas time. So we'll start with the next one, which is Barbie Rapunzel. Does that sound good for everybody? And then we can just go like in chronological release order. Sounds good? Okay. I'm excited. Because I would also like to do. No, it'll be in the Discord, Harmony. We'll do it on Discord. If I do it on Twitch, we might get in trouble. I don't know. Um, I want to do hairstyles from the Barbie movies. I've been dying to do that. So, but I need to rewatch the movies first because I don't remember them very well. But yeah, we'll set that up. I'll make an event for it so you can say yes, I'm interested in this event, and it'll give you a notification a little bit before it happens as a reminder too. So, Mars' head keeps falling off. We got Aladdin, and I think this is a VHS tape case based on that line. That's a very they did that line on purpose because that's where you open it. So I quite like that. Secret can fart. I wonder what you put in there. Probably Jafar. We're just gonna finish up this section and then we'll be done today. There's one more book that goes right here, but we'll finish that next week. I can hear the sound opening the case. That type of VHS case, just looking at it. Yep. I don't know if you can hear my voice going. It's going. I've been talking for too long today. Did you guys ever have the strawberry shortcake DVDs that smelled like strawberry? They were strawberry scented. Almost anything you bought that was strawberry shortcake was also strawberry
Water
scented.
tribe.
Thank you for the hydrate. Wait a second. Does that work? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. It's just because I haven't pressed it down yet. It's like, that doesn't line up. It does. It's almost like the directions know what they're talking about. Almost. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't make any sense. As I was also going through all of my old videos and pictures and everything, I have found so many Call of Duty clips. So many. Taylor's like, you should put them all together in a montage. Like, maybe I'll do that. A lot of it was before I even had OBS and like PC to record things. So it's just the gameplay. Like, there's no talking over it or anything. But Man, some of those clips are pretty good. Is the brown book also a secret compartment? Yes, I believe something is going to go in there. Should I ignore doing my notes in favor of a book reread?
Hey!
I feel like everybody deserves a break at times. Amelia, thank you so much for the follow. My sunlight is also going away. No. Relying solely on our key light here. But we're getting it done. My friend was giving away some of their books that they no longer wanted, and one of them was Fairest by Gail Carson Levi, the person who wrote Ella Enchanted. It's part of the Ella Enchanted series. And I read that book so many times as a kid, but I think I'm gonna have to do a reread because I have it now. There are so many books that I'd like to reread. But at the same time, I'm like, but all these new books that you haven't read, how do you choose? Reached under the table and bonked my headphones. It was so loud. I hate that. It's so, because it like echoes really loud. And I do that so often because I'm usually like plugging in cords and cables and things. Audiobooks for rereads and physical books for first time reads. Now there's a pot because I don't normally do audiobooks, but like maybe if I've read it already. You're going to the Renaissance Festival soon, and they're doing trinket trading, which I really want to do if I can somehow find the time to either locate or make alternate trinkets. Yes, it's very fun. A lot of people do, they go to thrift stores and they find like buttons or charms or keys or, you know, pretty much anything like that. That can be a good one if you have some extra time to like paint them. That's an extra fun step you can do. You can also paint rocks. Someone was handing out little stones that they had painted. I thought that was really cute. But yeah, like painted buttons. I think buttons are easier to carry around than rocks, personally. But if you really want to go for it, go for it. I did little charms. They were really well received. People seem to like them. Like for like charm bracelets. Do you not regularly carry rocks? I mean, I pick up ones I think are pretty every now and then. Crunchy rocks. The candy rocks. The chocolate ones. I loved those as a kid. I bought a cool piece of sandstone from Zion National Park's gift shop. Oh, cool. Do not eat the rocks. But what about the candy ones? Those are okay, right? Hello? Oh, it's upside down. It's like there has to be one with peace. I did it. I'm in. I've said hello in the welcome chat. Excellent. Welcome to the Discord. I am so sorry in advance. I'm just kidding. They're good most of the time. Otters are adorable, man. I'm all for befriending the otters and the crows and just pretty much all wildlife in general. Oh, yeah, you're totally good, reader. There's a lot of people in the Discord that were new to Discord when they joined, so you're all good. Just think of it like a giant group chat, but there are different sections, like different categories of the group chat that are all their own group chat. Does that make sense? It's a good Discord to be new in. Everybody's very nice and patient, so yes. And always happy to answer questions too. So if you're like not sure how something works, just type it in the chat. Someone will help you out. Couldn't figure out Discord to save my life until I joined Gingy, so it started to make sense. I will say some Discords are not set up well. I feel like we have a pretty solid, like clearly set up Discord. I've been in some that it's just like incredibly overwhelming. Lots of Discord servers have no organization, yeah. And that's fine if it's like just a Discord for your friends and there's only 5 of you in there anyways, maybe 10. But like when you get like 20 to 30 people, you need some organization. I also just like organization. I will organize things for fun. That's my idea of fun, is organizing things. Wait, it was still on that side. Oops. Ooh, you're so fine. There's a few people that are like always active in there, and that's great. There's a lot of people that I was looking through the like list the other day, just check. I'm like, I don't think these people have chatted in here once, and that's okay. You can just lurk. That's fine. Yeah, and it also goes in phases too. Like I have Discords I'm in that like I'll be super active in them for 6 months and then just not chat in there for 3 months and then pop back in like, hey guys, I'm still alive. My plan was to lurk, now I can't shut up. It was too nice. It's too much fun. You are all good, reader. Take your time. There's no rush to just be like 100% all in on Discord right away, you know? Well, now I'm confused. Does it go that way? Yes. Okay. I like that feature in Discord where you can hide different channels, but sometimes it hides them for you. And like, I don't even know they exist. And then I'll post something. This is in other Discords, by the way. I'll post something and someone will be like, oh, like there's a chat for this. And I'm like, where? Love me as a rose for Beauty and the Beast. Isn't that adorable? Does it go there? What? Oh! Hello! What's up? Welcome in, everybody. Surprise! Winter, hello! Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Winter, what were you streaming? What were you guys doing? We are currently building the Disney Villains icon set. We just finished the Beast's Rose here from Beauty and the Beast. That is the book that we're building currently. We also have the VHS case for Aladdin, which has Jafar on it, which is pretty cool. We have other things that we built last week, like the Poison Apple, VHS tape, things like that. It's a cool set. Red Dead 2 tonight, story of Arthur Morgan. I love it. I love it. The VHS tape is it's so cute. They did such a good job, and it's got the, like, film strip on the front, too, which is really neat. Winter, thank you so much for the rate. Welcome in, everybody. Let me grab a shout out real quick for Winter. If you guys are not following Winter already, make sure you do that. And then for everybody that's new here, welcome in. My name is Ryan. I also go by Gingy quite often, or Ginger Snark. I am a variety streamer. We do Lego builds, cozy coloring streams, also video games. Stream three or four times a week, just depending on the week. But yeah, I'm also a content creator on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, things like that. I do hairstyles, hair tutorials for different characters from movies and TV shows like House of the Dragon, things like that. And then I also cosplay, and I have a series right now called Roll for Hairstyle where I roll D&D dice for different elements to create a hairstyle. It's pretty fun. But thank you so much for the raid, Winter. No worries if you need to, raid and run, go hydrate, eat, get some rest, whatever you need to do. You're also welcome to hang out here. We're going to be streaming for just a little bit longer. We're just finishing up this section of the build here. And then finally calling it a night. Hope you've been having a good day so far. Sometimes you just need space to catch your breath. I like that Twitch is telling me that you are a raider from your own channel, Winter. It's got a little box around your name every time you comment. It's like, this is a raider from Winter Tailspinner. It's like, you don't say. Couldn't figure that one out. Thanks, Twitch. At least it's trying. What's up, Dave? Alright, putting on finishing touches here. Please don't break anything. Swinging swords around is an outside activity. Unless you have a really big house, which I do not. That's one of the fun things for me as a content creator. I don't know if you guys can see the sword back there. There are times I'll make videos and stuff with the sword because it's cool. But the problem is, you can also see that's where I film. Do you see all the stuff in that tiny little corner over there? There's 2 desks like this, and I stand right here, and the camera's right here. So if I swing the sword at all, I either hit my PC, my makeup vanity, my camera, my chair, my plant, my tree. I have to be careful. So that's coming from a place of experience. So don't swing the sword around inside. I'll lay out some snacks to make up for it. Thanks. You know what I recently discovered that I shouldn't buy anymore? Extra cheesy Cheez-Its. Don't buy them. I ate the whole box by myself. Taylor didn't have any. I ate the whole box by myself. That's not true. Taylor had 3. I ate the whole box by myself. Don't buy those. Can't have just one. You really can't. You cannot have just one. It took a lot of self-control to not eat them all in one sitting. I ate the whole box. I didn't do it all in one sitting, but it was tough. Now that's happened twice. What just happened? What is a raid? A raid is where one streamer is ending their stream and they take all of their friends from the stream and they pick them up and they take them to another stream and they say, here you go. And it's just a fun way to share community and build, build in the streaming community. The extra cheesy goldfish are my favorite. Yes. Yes, they are. Those are also very good. I could easily eat a whole bag of the white cheddar Cheeto Puffs. The white cheddar popcorn, the Smart Pop popcorn, I eat that. I get the Costco 6 bag and I eat the whole thing. Okay, we have our Beauty and the Beast book complete. White cheddar is top tier on the cheese scale, in my opinion at least. White cheddar Cheez-Its are also very good. Once again, wouldn't recommend buying them simply because you will eat the whole thing. But I would recommend buying them because they are delicious. Cheez-Its snack mix thing is also very good. The one with like the pretzels and the Cheez-It puffs. It's like that mix that you get on the airplane, you know, the little with like the Doritos and the Cheez-It puffs and the pretzels and thing. It's like that. Oh, I tried the dill pickle goldfish. They nailed the dill pickle flavor, I will say. Not for me. It was a little too much for me. But they did apps if you really like pickle, get those because it really tastes like pickle. I remember right after I recovered from COVID back in 2020 that Cheez-Its tasted like cardboard. It was heartbreaking. Oh no. I thought the dill pickle was weird, yet I kept reaching for more. That's kind of, I was like, okay, I don't think I like it, but I'm gonna try one more. What, maybe I try one more. I'm not gonna get them again, but it was an interesting experience. I should make more pickles. We're getting a huge cucumber harvest in 2 weeks. It'll be pickle time. Amazing. They also have this little tray that's going in here, which is pretty neat. It's a little secret compartment. Normally, Gaston goes in here. Gaston is currently in my display case, which I will not be taking apart to take him out. So, we can put other things in here. Like a bottle of nail polish, maybe. Nope, that's too big. I don't have anything that I can put in there right now, but we could put something, you know? It's possible. Okay, I was wondering where these pieces went. They're on this side. We could put Skittles. I do have Skittles. Could put Skittles in there. Emergency Skittles, yes. I actually do have emergency Skittles over by my gaming desk. It's just a little bowl of Skittles, but it's for when I really want Skittles. So I don't have to get up and go get them. Don't tell anybody about my emergency Skittles stash. Especially not Taylor. Delete them. Okay. We finished that section. I believe this just goes like that. Nice. And then these things go on here, but we still have one more book to build. So we will hold off on stacking the rest of these. The stash has been reported to the authorities. Spot! Knew I couldn't trust you. All right. That is all for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you, Winter and Zane, also for the raids today. Much, much appreciated. If you guys haven't followed, make sure you'll follow them. Everybody that's new here that has followed, welcome in. And we get an ad break right at the end. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Do we just wait? Do we just wait for the ads to be done? I don't know what to do. Wow, we'll probably end. All right, guys. We'll be back on Saturday morning with the Cozy Coloring stream. We're back on Tuesday with more video games, and back next Thursday to finish up the rest of the set, which is just going to be one more book. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!